Hey everyone, Doc Shaw here, or as the new channel says, Doc the Cowboy Operator. Just thought that was catchier. I picked up a APX A1 recently. Wanted to bring you along for the first shots and impressions. I did kind of a quick filter strip and changing the back strap tutorial here. I did talk in the video, but I killed the volume. My voice was really struggling. I was super congested. Nobody wants to hear that.
It's disgusting. Nobody wants to hear that. That's what you do.
So I'm going to do my best to translate the random gestures and movements for you. This is the APX A1. It's their full-size version, kind of right in between the Glock 19, Glock 17 size. 17 round mags, 4¼ inch barrel. Does come with a blacked out rear, tritium front, and an optics plug cut. So quite a lot of features for, its price point. Let's see what I'm pointing at here. Okay, I'm talking about takedown. See, mine didn't come with the manual at all. Now, my first thing was, how do I field strip this thing? And how do I change the back strap? Because the factory grip was just too small for me. So, in the manual, the little button that I pointed at, they want you to hit that with a punch. That depresses your striker. You don't have to do that. But if you are uncomfortable pulling the trigger for takedown, that's the way you do it. Now, the little side button there for the takedown that I was pointing at, that thing is super, super tight. I was able to get it once before by pushing it down on the table, like I'm trying to do here. Wasn't able to get it this time. So, yeah, just, of course, lock your slide to the rear, and then you want to push that in and then flip that lever down. It's under a lot of spring tension. It is stout. So I'm going to get that flip down. I'm going to hold it with the one thumb. Then I'm going to release the slide with the other hand. Yep. Now I can pull the trigger, which releases the striker, and the slide comes off. All right, so back strap. So we're taking the back strap off. It's a little weird. It's not that bad, but it is peculiar. There's a key that sticks through there. See if I can get a good close-up. Here we go. Jamie, pull that up, put a red circle around it. I don't know who Jamie is. I just made that up. There's no Jamie. All right, so that little key right there, you're going to put a little tool in the very top of that. You're going to want to push it to the left of this picture. They say to the right in the manual, but of course that means the user's right, looking down the sight. So going to push that over. The video is absolutely terrible. Oh, no. Well, you can kind of see it right there. Get my screwdriver on the tip there, right on the notch. There you go. You push it over to the side, and then just give it a good push down. It'll slide down just enough where you can grab it from the bottom. There it is. Grab it, pull it out. Come on. There you are. So, yep, little long key. Now your grip should pull right off. The large one clips in there a little hard around the grip. Apparently too hard. Come on, there you go. Be smarter than the gun. There it is. All right, so I already switched the medium one that came out for the large one. I really like the way that one feels. Put that back in. Then you can replace your key. All right. So the curve goes towards the lanyard loop. There you go. Come on, turn it the right way. There you go. So slide it in. There it is. All right, push it down flat. I couldn't get it all the way with my thumb. I had to take a edge of a little tool and just kind of click it all the way down in place. That's it there. It's a little weird, but it's not that difficult. What am I doing here? Oh, recoil spring slide. Okay, I'm putting the slide back together. Any day now. I will say I don't think I cleaned this thing. I didn't clean or lube it before I took it out shooting. Didn't seem to matter. This is going to be just like a first shots thing. I really enjoy watching several channels that do kind of the first shot. So kind of, you kind of know, are you interested in a full review? Did you just kind of, are you thinking about looking at it? Are you thinking about picking one up? I always enjoy those. So, all right, here we are at the range. desperately needs an update. Yep, APX A1. Before we get too busy shooting, we are going to stop and have a word from our ammo sponsor.
Get it? It's my wallet. Cause it's me. I bought it.
Man, I wish I had an ammo sponsor. It's definitely better than it was. It's still expensive. Picked up a couple of cases of MagTech. Actually did have a failure to fire out of the MagTech right here in this video. My tripod did bite the dust during this video, so some of this ended up being kind of shaky cam, you know, rap video style. A lot of these shots I noticed, I was shooting very low, and I wasn't sure if that was the trigger or if it was me. The trigger didn't feel very impressive out of the box. What am I doing? What am I doing here? Did I not? I guess I didn't realize this. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm messing with the animals, the cows that came to watch me shoot. They'll just stand around my truck and watch me shoot. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I'm doing. All right, anyway. So the trigger didn't feel very impressive during dry fire, but on the range, it was fine. I think I was being a little over-critical of it. Shot very well. It was pretty accurate. I kept going low. If you can see the kind of clusters there, especially on that left target, I was kind of going for some headshots, and I kept them kind of, you know, upper chest, throat region of that C-zone still, and I had some good grouping, but I just was really struggling to get it point of aim, and I like to use the tip of the sight, so I think my PX4 is the same way. They shoot a little low if I'm using the tip of the sight. So I wanted to kind of double down on the trigger control and see what I could pull off. And once I was kind of convinced that it was the sight and not me, I just started adjusting my sight picture a little bit. So most of this is about 15 yards, I would say. I didn't really measure this part, but I've paced it off a few times. I think from right about here is about 13 to 15 yards. What am I doing? Oh, I'm playing around with the reload. I will say the reloads feel very nice. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Maybe the full-size grip makes it a little easier. The mags just seem to go in really well. I bobbled several, but it's just really satisfying. It's a fun thing to do some dry fire stuff with. It just feels good. I don't know how to explain it more than that. Yeah, so most of this is about 15. I think I scooted up to 7 here in a minute. It's probably about half that. So yeah, I would say at least about 15 yards here. I scooted back in a little bit to 50, and I even went back to 125, which is about the farthest I can get without crossing the fence. It is a very accurate pistol. I struggled kind of going low a lot with the sight picture here, so I didn't make a ton of hits from that range, but it's plenty accurate. About a 5-6 pound trigger pull. Take up slightly longer than my Glock. The Glock has a more aggressive reset, but it's not bad. Oh, messed up the reload. Oh, see, he wants me to take it out. Yeah, too bad, dude. Staying in. Okay, yeah, this is going up to right about 6-7 yards, so the rest of it should be about 15. Yeah, this should be right around 50 yards, maybe a little over. I think it was like 51 and a half, 52 and a half, something like that on the rangefinder. Yep, messing with the animals again. They literally stood there the whole time. Like, they didn't care. That right there, that freaked them out. Gunshots, no problem. But that, yeah, that was it. They were gone. 50 yards. I remember I struggled going low a lot. I kept trying to just keep the same hold and really focus on the trigger and see if I could bring it in. But I kept going low. So eventually I just moved over to some of the smaller targets, still went low, went back to the big target, and eventually I just brought my point of aim up a little bit and I started making some more hits. I was kind of convinced it was the me with the trigger control, but I'm thinking I'm just going to have to use the dot, not the tip. Yep, the sad head shake. Didn't do very good. This last shot right here seemed a little bit flashier than the rest of them. I wasn't sure exactly what happened, so I double checked the bore, found the case, didn't see anything wrong, so we continued, but it just looked a little weird. So yeah, not my best work, but I'm hardly the world's best long-range pistol shooter. I watch guys like the Honest Outlaw, hit all day from 80, 75 yards, and it's very impressive with the handgun because, I mean, your irons are just huge. Yeah, 125. I think I hit my very first shot from 125. I might have hit one more. This is kind of the time where my the wind took my my tripod for a ride. So yeah, I mean, it's hard enough to keep it steady at that range. Yeah, that little jump cut right there, that's where my camera took a dive. I might have hit one more without the camera on, but yeah, it's completely doable with the red dot. Watch this. Yeah, when you got that fine dot to aim with, that really, really helps. Irons are a struggle. Oh, here's my failure to fire. So I cleared it, checked it. Good primer strike. It just didn't go off. Now, I did put it back in, and it did fire the second time. Yeah, this is that MagTech bulk stuff. So it did fire. This is the last bit of my ammo that I had with me that day, a couple hundred rounds. So the big question, what does this do that a Glock can't? Not much. But it does come with a lot of features that you would be paying extra for on the Glocks. Comes with a front night sight, comes with an optic cut. And I'm seeing a lot of the APX A1s for around under $400, like $379, $425. Like, I'm seeing a lot around the $400 range. Most of the 19 MOS, the 17 MOS, you're going to be in the $550 to $600 range. I got mine from Brownells during Cyber Monday, and I was out the door for like $450, even with shipping and tax and all of that. So, with something with this kind of track record from this kind of company, I mean, that's a lot of features for a decent price. The kits, the plate kits, don't come with the pistol, but they're all in stock at Beretta's website. So I really enjoyed my first outing with the APX A1. I don't think I'll do a full, 1,000 round review, especially with the track record this thing has. I mean, what am I going to do that the military trials didn't already do to it? But I did enjoy shooting it. Maybe I can get some guests on here, get some other people to get some trigger time. It'll be fun. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Stop. Hope you liked it. Hope I could show you something about the A1 if you were interested, if you were looking at picking one up. Sorry, I'm shooting this TikTok selfie style. My tripod still broke. So, got some fun stuff coming up. I took a little bit of a break. Mainly it was just time and ammo, man. It was just, ammo was so impossible to find. It's hard to find time to get out and go shooting. Got some fun stuff coming up, though. Some new stuff that I picked out. Check that out. Yeah, it's a 22. That's one of the Chiappa 22s. Supposedly it fits real in carving stocks. We're going to test it out, see if we can fix it up with a folding paratrooper stock. That should be pretty cool. Me and my kid already been shooting a little bit. We're having a blast so far. I've heard a lot of bad things about them. So we'll see if it lives up to its reputation. But
Hey, I just want to shout. In the little time that I was gone, we went from like 80 something subscribers to like 130. I know that's not a lot compared to other channels, but for me, hey, it's a lot, man. And I appreciate all you guys. I know like 20 of you are my grandma's accounts because the dementia makes her forget her login stuff. But you know what? The rest of you, I love every one of you. I love you too, Nana. I know you don't remember me, but I love you. And I love all you guys. Hope this was helpful. Hope it was entertaining. Hope it was something. I don't know what else to hope for, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.